And we are set for more boxing, and there is Floyd Mayweather, 19 years of age, out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. He was a bronze medalist for the United States in the Centennial Games of 1996. Mayweather, a very talented young boxer. As a matter of fact, he could have won a gold medal. He was what many will say was robbed in his bout in the quarterfinals against Serafim Todorov. The man he'll be fighting tonight is Roberto Apodaca out of El Centro, California. He is 2-1 for the official introductions. Our ring announcer, Jake Gutierrez.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next bout is scheduled for 4 rounds, featuring super featherweight. Judges are Jerry Roth, Art Lurie, and Patricia Morris-Jarman. And your referee in charge is Mr. Kenny Bayless. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 130 pounds. He wears the white and gold trunks. He comes to us from El Centro, California. His professional records, 2 wins, 1 defeat. Introducing Roberto Apodaca. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 131 pounds. He wears the black trunks with gold trim. He is from Grand Rapids, Michigan, now residing right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. He is a 1996 Olympic medalist for the United States of America, making his professional debut, introducing Pretty Boy Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather became the first United States boxer in 20 years to beat a Cuban when on July the 31st he beat Lorenzo Aragon of Cuba 12-11. He said the Olympics were a great experience for him. He's ready for the pro game.
Fight clean at all times. Good luck to both of you. Touch gloves.
Mayweather, a very interesting story, Al. His father, Floyd Mayweather Sr., a welterweight contender in the 70s and 80s, convicted in 1993 of drug trafficking, serving a 5.5-year prison sentence at a federal prison in Milan, Michigan. And Floyd says when he was a kid, his dad would hold him up and got him involved in boxing. And he says by him being a pro, he wants to be successful so that when his father comes out of jail, he'll be able to lift up his dad, so that his father won't be eating bologna sandwiches his whole life. He wants steak for his dad.
That was the way he put it, and I thought eloquently so.
He says he speaks with his dad almost every day, and his father does give him pointers. Very close-knit family, and a family, Al, that, as we learned in the Olympics, Floyd takes the last name very seriously, what a Mayweather is.
And, of course, Roger Mayweather, his uncle, who is working with him in his corner, a 2-time world champion, a tremendous performer, and his Uncle Jeff, who's been a very fine professional as well.
This one is scheduled for 4 in the super featherweight division, and Mayweather left nothing in the dressing room as he makes his pro debut.
Floyd Mayweather is a power puncher. He's a guy who can hurt you and knock you out with 1 punch.
Well, in his Olympic debut on the 22nd of July, we saw it when he was winning his fight very easily against Bakhtiar Teleganov of Kazakhstan, and he stopped him in 57 seconds of round 2. Never thought I'd have to say that name again.
And let me say this, while I was very impressed with your work at the Olympics, I continue to be impressed. You haven't kicked the name in 6 months, let me tell you.
Not that anyone would know if it was right or wrong. Just past the midway point of round 1.
Mayweather is not using his jab, I don't think, as much as they would like him to. If they were to take a peek at this tape, they would like to see that jab going out there more.
Well, he told us yesterday he did not want to slug. He wanted to box. And Apodaca was hurt by that exchange.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You want some more? Gloves.
Apodaca very warily says, I'll take some more.
That was not a low blow either. I believe that punch was very legal, the body shot. Good double left hook by Mayweather.
He doubles up with the left.
Well, we said he had power in his punches, and he showed it there. He can bang. Took a left hook from Apodaca.
And he hits him with a right. And Apodaca, it's just a matter of time.
Floyd Mayweather can throw combinations on the inside. We saw it with the double left hook. His only problem is that sometimes he leaves his head exposed, and that's something they'll work on as he continues to move along as a pro.
And he did showboat a little bit in the amateurs at times, and I guess in the pro game it's a little more sellable. This one is scheduled for 4. Floyd Mayweather Jr. making his pro debut.
There is Mayweather digging with the left hook to the body after going upstairs, and that body punch had an impact.
Round number 2 underway, scheduled for 4. Mayweather in the black trunks, Apodaca in the white. These are super featherweights. Mayweather will not celebrate his 20th birthday until February the 24th. You get a look at some of the numbers in round number 1.
Mayweather, there goes Apodaca, making those numbers probably academic.
And I do not think he's getting up, and he is not. This one has been stopped in round number 2. So Mayweather beats Morrell by a round. And in his pro debut, he stops Roberto Apodaca.
And the body work was a key element, obviously. Clearly, when boxers turn pro, they don't fight top contenders. They get guys who are journeymen. But both these young Olympians in their initial pro debuts showing us the skill level that you would want to see from a young man in his first pro fight. Apodaca certainly would have no argument with it. That's Roger Mayweather, by the way, on the right, and Jeff Mayweather there on the left. The two excellent boxers, one a world champion from the Mayweather family.
And I think, like the prediction you had for Floyd in the Olympics as one of the outstanding boxers in the Olympic competition, I think this kid is going to be a superstar in the pro game. Let's send it up to our ring announcer, Jake Gutierrez.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time. 37 seconds of round number 2. This bout is stopped for the winner by knockout in his professional debut, Pretty Boy Floyd Mayweather.
So Floyd Mayweather gets the win.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.